Welcome to Wednesday Pilates. I'm Tahji, and I'll be instructing you through this class. We are going to work on flexibility and mobility. I'll teach you a little tricks as we go through the Pilates classical mat work. Let's start. Come to the floor. You can work on a mat or a towel. We're just going to stretch our legs out in front of us and sit up tall. We're going to start with the feet. Flex the feet, push the heels forward and broaden the backs of your knees. Point heel, ball, toe, and try to lift your chest up a little bit more. Inhale, flex the feet. You're going to look at your feet and shape them so they're not crooked. Shape them, make them look symmetrical, and then point heel, ball, toe. Inhale, flex and point. Flex and point. If it's too intense, you can sit on a block or a pillow, or you can bend your knees a little bit, okay? If it's too easy, try to push your buttocks down a little bit more and lift the chest. Remember, it's just warm-ups. We want to get our feet and ankles warm, as if we're pumping blood through the legs, starting to stretch the calves, the Achilles, the backs of the hamstrings, and the back muscles. Separate your feet and circle the ankles. This is still pumping the blood into your body. It's like a motor there. It's also starting to loosen up your hips. Feel the hips going around and around. Make as big a circle with those toes and relax in the hip joint. Then reverse. One key way to get more flexible is to relax. So in Pilates, we have to find a balance of working and relaxing, okay? You can't work so hard that you're tense. Nothing will move. And you can't relax so much you're weak, okay? Bring the feet together and let's just flap the knees up and down a little bit. This, again, is in your hips. At any time, if you feel pain in your knees in any of these exercises or your back, just stop and rest. You can always come back to it or modify it a little bit, okay, to suit your needs. I have some people who do all these classes sitting in a chair. If you want chair Pilates, we have some special videos just for that, okay? Now let's stretch out the legs. Take your hands on your thighs and reach forward and up. We're going to do that a few times. Get the legs, just slide your hands down the legs and bring it up. And slide and bring it up. And slide. When we open our arms, keep them a little bit in front. You can see your hands all the time in your peripheral vision. Warming up the back. There. And one more, warming up. Okay. Twist to the right. Take your left hand to your right calf and twist. I am mirroring you. Try to look all the way back and lift your chest. Switch. Take your right hand to your left calf. Left hand behind. Push the left hand down and lift the left chest as you look all the way back. Let's do it a few times. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Squeeze the breath out with the navel. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Look all the way back. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Come center, cross your ankles, hold your knees. Look to the right and look to the left. Look to the right and look to the left. Look to the right, look to the left, and the right and the left. Come center. Lift the chin up. Let your head fall back, stretch the throat, stretch the chest, and then chin down. Start to stretch the back of the neck between the shoulder blades. Inhale, chin up. Head fall back, chest expand, chin to the chest, heavy head. Inhale, chin up and back. Relax the chin, the jaw. Exhale, drop the head. Now roll your head. Go to the right. Back, left, front. Again, right. Back, left, front. Reverse. Go left. Back, right, front, go left, back, right, and front. Roll the shoulders 4 times. This stuff you can do all the time just to stay loose. Reverse. Get all the cracks out. Okay, now we're going to do the mat work. So let's stretch our legs out. And you want to come down on your back so that your hips and your head are on the same surface. If you have some kind of ponytail holder or something, move it out of the way. If you have neck issues, get a little roll towel, put it under your neck, okay? The whole time you want your neck comfortable. Okay, now we're focusing on flexibility. So we're going to do a couple things to get a little looser before the 100s. Let the right knee bend into the chest. Open the knee out to the side. Put the foot down and close the knee. Take the left knee up to the chest. Circle the knee open halfway to the left. Bring the foot down and close. Circle right up, around, and close. Left, up, around, and close. Right, up, around. Keep your chest open. And left, around, navel to the spine. 2 more. Right, up, and down. 1 more. And left, shoulders back, open, and close. Inhale, round the head up. Exhale, reach the arms forward. Now wiggle the shoulders like you're rocking your shoulders side to side. Okay? And then find the middle. Rock your hips a little side to side. And find the middle. Bring the feet a little bit up off the floor, knees right over the hips. And let's pump the arms. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull the belly in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3. That's 30. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And squeeze the knees together. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3. Round up halfway. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3. That's 60. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And sink the belly. Wrap the buttocks. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2. Nice strong arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4. Lower the arms. Lower the head. Flex the feet. Brace the shoulders back. Pull the waistline in. Tap the heels to the floor. Bring the thighs back up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, pull them back up. Down and pull with your abdominals. Down and up. Down and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make your waistline in and long. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep your feet flexed. Turn out so your heels are together, toes are apart. Stretch the legs out. Now here you can take any angle, but try to keep your heels close together and straighten your legs as much as possible. You can be anywhere from straight to the ceiling to a little bit off the floor, okay? Find your angle that feels great. Bend the knees in and push out. Feel like you're stretching everything. And pull in Your stomach stabilizing. There's no pressure on your back. And 3, and press. Keep lengthening the neck. Get a nice sense of the core working. Your abdominals, your buttocks, your inner thighs. Spread the toes. We're going to do one more of these. Good. Now bend the knees in. Bring your knees together and point the toes. Pull your belly in another inch. Open your chest a little bit more. Stretch the legs out. Bend the knees in. As your back gets stronger, your legs are going to get lighter. So put all the effort, the work into your back, your core, your shoulders, your posture, and then easily work the legs and so that your legs can last forever. Whatever sport you're doing, whatever your day is like, your legs last. Okay, now let's keep going with the parallel, but you're going to flex the feet, okay? Here's where we spread the toes. We try to get lots of creases in the front of the ankle. We maintain the posture, and if we can, we deepen the waistline in, and we open the chest a little bit more. Okay, now let's hold the legs out there. If this is too much, you can hug your knees in. You're going to point the feet, flex the feet, lower an inch. Point the feet, flex the feet, lower an inch. Point the feet, flex, lower an inch. Now, point the feet, flex, lift an inch. Point and flex, lift an inch. Point and flex, lift an inch. Point and flex, relax, hug the knees in. Round your head up to meet the knees. Stretch. Stretch. Think your chest is coming up to the thighs. Your upper stomach pulls your chest toward the thighs. Your thighs come toward your chest. Your lower belly pulls your thighs toward your chest. So that's how you get the upper and the lower abdominals working. Lower the head and lower the feet. Keep the feet together, knees together. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the belly to the floor. Wrap the buttocks, squeeze the inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen, start to bring your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the head up and reach halfway through past your thighs. Okay, just reach as much as you can. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Wiggle a little bit. See if you can get a little more loose in your shoulder blades. Let's go again. Inhale, start to reach and lift the arms. Exhale, lift the head and reach past your thigh. Squeeze the inner leg. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Wiggle again, like you're trying to make your arms a little bit longer. Okay, inhale, start to roll the arms up. Exhale, roll the head up. This is a modified roll up exercise. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll out. Wrap the buttocks, squeeze the inner thighs, pull the stomach in. Let's do 2 more. Wiggle a little bit. Inhale, lengthen. Start to roll up. Exhale, curl. Try to reach past your thighs. Squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the knees. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, wiggle it out. Try to get your back a little more stretched. Last one. Inhale, start to roll up. Exhale, press the upper abdominals like you're trying to press your chest to your thighs. Pull your lower stomach like you're trying to pull your thighs to your chest. Now lower the hands and roll down. Separate your feet hip-width apart. Sink your belly to the floor. Wrap the buttocks. 4 counts to lift your hips up. Peel the spine off 1 vertebrae at a time. Here we go. Roll up 1, 2. Do you like my nice slow counting? 3, 4. Now 1 vertebrae at a time down. 1. You can feel them drop on the floor. 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Roll up. Pull the belly in. 2, 3, 4. Roll down 1, 2. Real slow. Don't skip any vertebrae. And 4. Every time you do this, it's challenging, but it will get the stiffness out of your back. Inhale, roll up 1. You'll strengthen the legs, strengthen the buttocks, strengthen the muscles in the back. Exhale, come down and make the spine more supple. Stretch the hip flexors and the thighs. So we're always stretching and strengthening. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Very good. Now here's another one to get loose. Hug your right knee in and stretch your left leg down. When you do this, you're stretching the hip flexor in the front of the left, and you're stretching the hamstring on the right. You're stretching your back. It should feel good. Circle both ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Round your head up to meet the knee. Here's the upper abdominals. The upper abdominals, they're like right near the bottom 2 ribs. You tighten them and they pull your chest up. The lower stomach squeezes and gets your right thigh closer to your chest. And then we roll down. We hug both knees in. You're going to switch your hands to the left. Hold the left leg and let the right leg go down, feeling for that stretch in the right hip flexor. Shoulders back, spine long. Circle both ankles. 1, 2. Again, pumping the blood, pumping energy into your body, making circulation. Reverse. Circulation is key to feeling flexible and mobile. Bad circulation, you always feel stiff and a little lethargic. Let's round the head up, tighten the upper abs, tighten the lower abs, like you're pulling your pubic bone, your ribs together. Pull, 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 and come down, hug both knees in. The next exercise, the single leg circle, will really help loosen up your hips, okay? But you gotta hold your back firm. Here we go. You're gonna take your arms down and lock your back into place, okay? Extend both legs up. Make sure your tailbone is on the floor. Lower the left leg to the floor. If you can't keep your tailbone down, bend the knees. If you can, stretch the legs. Take the top leg to the left, down, open around toward the right side and return. Go across, you're stretching, going down, lengthen all those muscles to the right, and return. One more. Go across, down, around, and center. We reverse it. You go to the right side. Circle it down. You're trying to make a smooth circle, like you're drawing the circle with your toe. And then we go again. You open. Now just keep going. You go down and you try to cross over to the left side there a little bit. We're just going to do one more. You're going to open. Feel the looseness in your hip joint. Good. Now bring your left leg up. Stabilize your back. Make any adjustment you need so you're long and your waistline's in. Lower the right leg. Imitate the shape you made on the first side. Draw the navel in. Take your toe over to the right side. Lower down near the other foot. Almost touch the floor and then open to the left side. Return. This return is called 12 o'clock right here. You're going to go across, down, around, and you end up at the 12 o'clock. Go across, down, around, and 12 o'clock. Let's reverse it, you guys. Go to the left, down, keep nice, comfortable breathing, and up. And go to the left, down, over to the right, and up. Navel in. And one more. Open. Make your legs the longest now. Stretch your legs. And bring the right leg up. Squeeze your legs together. Corkscrew. Like there's a 6-inch circle on the ceiling. Take both legs around to the right and stop at 12 o'clock. Go around to the left and stop at 12 o'clock. And the right and stop. Left and stop. Right. Make your belly do it. Loosen up your hips. And right and stop. Left and stop. Right and stop. Left and stop. Now bend the knees in. Open to a diamond and stretch out. Bend the knees parallel, turn out. Stretch out, go parallel. Kind of like a froggy movement. Okay, this will loosen up your hips. You go in, open, stretch. In, open, stretch. In, open, stretch. In, open, 4 more. In, open, stretch. In, open, stretch. 2 more. In, open, stretch. In, open, stretch. Now just open your legs out to the side. You can use your hands and rock a little side to side. If this is impossible, bend your knees, okay? If it's too easy, you can flex your feet and try to tap your toes onto the floor when you go to the side. If you're super flexible, get all the toes on the floor at the same time. You know who you are. Okay, open it up a little bit and let's hug those knees in. Swing your legs and come to a sitting position. Grab your ankles. Now, if you have knee trouble or your back is tight, hold under here instead. Okay, so you're either holding here or here. You're going to round your back, try and make a C shape from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Shoulders back, shoulders down, elbows out to the side. Squeeze your knees together and take your toes a little bit off the floor. Find where that balance is, okay? As you're balancing, you're going to feel the lower abdominals pulling your thighs toward your chest. The upper abdominals pulling your chest toward your thighs. Now keep that, roll back and return. See if you can keep your toes off the floor. Roll back and return. Inhale as you roll back, exhale as you return. Strong breathing in and out. This will make great circulation. It massages the back. It builds control and balance. And of course, it tones the abdominals. You can feel that. You can't get up without the abdominals. If you're having a hard time getting up, try to exhale stronger on the way up. Like you're going, ha, or you're counting 1, you're letting that breath out, 2, so the stomach squeezes. Okay, we do 1 more, and 1. Now stay here, see if you can find your balance. Reach your arms and lift your chin, and just knee traction your legs, just like a baby having a fit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the whole time feel your balance. Now relax your feet and circle your arms, see if you can keep in your balance. Change the circle, see if you can stay in your balance. Now, hands and legs, see if you can keep in your balance. Now, circle everything, see if you can stay in your balance. So whatever you do with your arms and legs, your balance stays. Okay? All right, let's lay on our back. Take the right leg up, left leg down, and let's pull that leg toward our head. Okay? Some people call this foot over head position. If you can't reach your leg, use a strap. Use a strap over your foot, or get your pants, or if you have socks, you can get the sock and pull. Anywhere you can get a little leverage. just to encourage it to stretch a little bit more. Okay, round your head up now. Here's those abdominals again. So we're stretching and we just keep plugging away at the core. The core needs a lot of work to stay in shape. Let's take the head down, bend the knee, and take that leg down. Let's switch the legs, everybody. Take your left leg up. Make sure the right leg stays under you. It does not go out to the side. Keep it right under you. Hold. Stretch the legs. Make good posture. Think foot over head. Whatever you grab is good. If it hurts, bend the knees, okay? You can always go a little less. The important thing is you keep moving. Keep moving, especially when you're trying to get looser and you're trying to get more mobile. You got to keep moving. You just can't sit around. You got to keep, and sometimes you can't just hold a pose. You got to keep moving around a little bit. Keep that circulation. That's key to loosening up. Keep moving around a little bit. Now round your head up to the legs. Stretch. Maybe they can touch. If they can easily touch, then you can try your nose or your chin. You can challenge that a little bit. Okay, lower the head, bend the knee in. Now keep that knee bent. You're going to hold that knee, and you round your head up and bring the bottom leg off. This is called the single leg stretch. You're going to pull the left, change, pull the right. Now go inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Hug the knees in and rest. We're going to do one more here with your abs. You're going to clasp your fingers behind the head. Lift up. Now that same position. Stretch the right leg out. Left knee pulling in. Now pulse your chest up 10. 1, 2. We call this a scoop. 3. You pull from the pubic bone to the second rib. 4. It's like a ripple that goes up your abdominals. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now stay up and change your legs. Pulse. 1. Little exhale. 2, 3, 4. The other leg straight. 5, 6. Use the belly. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now both knees in. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should feel nice and warm there now. 7, 8, 9, and lower the head. Here comes some twists to loosen up our back and hips. Take your arms like a cactus. Knees together. Take the legs to the left, head to the right. You feel that stretch? If you are really flexible, try to keep both shoulders into the floor and the knees together. If it's hurting, take your legs lower, okay? Find where's good. Then return. Now bring the knees to the right and the head to the left. It's hard to keep the shoulder down. You got to really have good flexibility in your pecs. Those are the muscles in the chest. You got to keep that nice and stretched. You got 2 sets of pecs, outer and inner. They both got to be flexible. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Remember the goal. Get more flexible, more mobile. And come up. Now try this. Cross your right knee over the left knee. And go to the right again. The left. I'm sorry. The legs go to the left and your head goes to the right. I don't want to confuse you. It can be confusing when you take class on video, but you get good at it. The more you do, the more you pick up. And come up. Now change the legs. Put the left knee on top of the right. Now legs to the right, head to the left. I remember when I was a professional dancer years ago, and video just started coming out. And all of a sudden we had to learn dances from video. It was so hard. But it wasn't hard for dancers who were born later and there was already video. And that's how they did it from the beginning. Okay, so wherever you are with technology, don't worry about it. You can still use all these things and benefit, and you'll get better and better at it if sometimes it's not what you think is perfect, okay? And come back to the center. Now, unhook your legs and take one rock to sit up again, okay? Now, we're going to cross our legs here. You're going to inhale tall, and your exhale going to start to walk your fingers through the middle. So you start to stretch your back here, okay? Stretch the back. If your back doesn't move, this is where you want to sit on the pillow again. Elevate your buttocks a couple inches, okay? The stiffer you are, the higher you lift the buttocks. The more flexible you are, the more you want to push your buttocks hard into the floor so you're very grounded. Walk your body to the right side as if your right ribs were going to touch your right leg. Doesn't matter which foot you have in front. We're going to change it in a moment. And then go back through the middle all the way to the left side, thinking you're going to put the left ribs on the left thigh. These are stretching you, but they're also toning the waist, okay? Stretching hips, knees, thighs, back, and you're toning the waist and the abs, chest. Go one more time to the middle. The lower you go, the tighter the abs get. And slowly come up. Chain to the cross of the legs, and we're going to do it one more time. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Now remember, this is your stress relief program as well. When we exercise, we're trying to let go of stress. So just keep that in mind as you breathe. Don't work so hard that it's making you more stressed out. And we can do that because we all want to be perfect, and we all want to try hard. We always want things better than they are. Try to let go of all that, because that kind of thinking actually is what causes our stress. I do it, you do it, everybody does it. Let's bring our ribs over to the right side now. You have to do this on both sides. That means you have to do it with both ankles crossed, with one front and then the other one front. And you got to go both sides. Now let's go to the left with your torso like this. And you're trying to go equal amount. Like however far you went to the right, you're trying to match it with the left. And this is a real good one for mobility. And then back to the center. Maybe by now we can almost get our head to the floor, or knee level, or our shoulders to the knee level. Feel like there's a 100-pound sandbag on your back. You're sinking, you're dropping. It's heavy. You're getting close to the floor. Okay. Slowly come out. Stretch the legs out. Now, we're going to work some more on the hips. The hips get looser. Everything else starts to get looser. You're going to lay on one side. It does not matter which side, because we are going to do both. You lay down on your arm. If you want, you can do this. Pilates traditionally goes up like this. I think this is a little better for your neck and your back. This one's better for your abs. You get a little more effort. Okay, so you can decide which one you want to use, okay? Now, the top leg, you're going to turn the leg out and you're going to draw the toe up to the knee. We call this passe. You're going to extend the leg up to the ceiling, flex the foot, point the foot, bend the knee. So you're going to come back to that passe position. You're going to slide it down, see if you can squeeze both legs up off the floor, like that, and go down, okay? So we go passe, up, flex, point, passe, slide, lift up, lower, passe, up, flex, point, passe, down, squeeze up, 2 more, passe, extend, flex, point, passe, down, squeeze up, 1 more, passe, up, flex, point, passe, down, squeeze up, and lower. Now I want to teach you the bicycle stretch. Take your top hand, bend the top knee, and try to get the heel right under there, okay? And if this is all you can do, keep pulling this. If you can, start pulling the top hip back as you bring this foot near your nose, okay? This is called the bicycle stretch. Keep your hand around the ankle, just let it slide, and go back to this thigh stretch. This is kind of what runners do, right? With the quads, we're starting to stretch our quadricep. This will make us more flexible and prepare us for back bends. Keep your hand attached to the foot. If you want to use a strap, you can. You grab that foot underneath and go forward. And then you wrap around and you go to the back. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. And you're going to go forward. You get the hang of it. If you fall forward, it's not the end of the world. You'll figure it out. And go back. It takes a while to get these exercises. Remember, you don't do them perfect your first time. Okay, now release that leg. Let's go to the other side, everybody. Let's just switch. You always got to juggle your room around. You might roll around. You might turn around like me. Set up the same way, either on your hand or on your arm out here with your legs piked forward. Turn out the top leg. That means the toes move away from the midline of the body. And come to the passe. Your toe is on your knee, but your heel's off. You come up, you flex the foot. You point heel, ball, toe like we did in the warm-ups. Bring the toe to the knee. Slide down and squeeze the legs up like a mermaid tail. Up and lower. Go passe. Extend up, push your hips toward your bottom foot. Flex the foot. Point the foot. Bend the knee, slide it down. Now, keep your chest open as you lift the legs. You barely need this hand. Do it all in your waist. And down. We got 3 more to go. Passe, extend, flex, and point. Passe, slide down, squeeze up, lower down. Passe, and up, flex, and point. Passe, slide down, squeeze 1 to go. Passe, extend, flex, and point. Passe, slide down, squeeze up, and lower. Now, to do the bicycle stretch, you got to find your balance, okay? So make sure you can take this hand off. Bend the top knee and grab under the heel. If, for some reason, you have a hard time, you can always use the bottom hand under here to help, okay? You could do like that if you need it, okay? And then keep your hand on top and pull back. If you don't need, you can just keep your hand wherever it is there, whether you're on your elbow or laying flat, it works. We just have to figure it out, and that figuring out how things work is the exercise, right? Because the body has to work hard, the mind has to work hard. Let's go forward. Keep your hand attached as best you can. If it slips off a little, no big deal. Just stay with the flow. Get that leg toward your nose and then cut back and stretch back. Good. Open the chest, pull the belly in, and push your hips forward. 1 more to the front. We want to do this as smoothly as we can. And cut back and stretch. That should feel good. Pull the thigh back. Feel that stretch. And release. Now, we're going to go on our belly. Almost there. We're going to do a little plank pose. So you're going to take your hands under your shoulders. You're going to bend your knees. Push up so you're on your hands and knees. And your body in a line. And then slowly lower back down. If you already are very good at planks, you can go to the full plank. We'll go there in a minute, okay? Try to make your spine long. You scoop your belly, wrap your buttocks, squeeze your inner thigh, and now push with your arms and lift to this, I guess you would call this a half plank. And lower down. But you get very in shape. If you can't do push-ups, don't worry. You can still be in complete shape without doing push-ups. And come up. There's lots of ways. You'll see as we go through these weekly classes that there's lots of different ways to tone and strengthen your arms, your upper body, your shoulders, and come down. Now, if you want to try the full push-up, you can flex your feet, straighten your legs, and see if you can push up from there. You'll notice it's substantially harder. And come down. Keep your elbows in. Pilates keeps the elbows in for the push-up. And come up. There's variations, but the basic one is like this. Feet a little bit apart, elbows in, lower down. Let's do one more. See if you can push the floor away. And then lower back down. No problem. Put your toes together and prop yourself up on your elbows. This is called the single leg kick. The elbows are right under the shoulders. Push the elbows down. You'll feel the strength. You'll feel all the muscles firm. Pull your legs together and lift your belly. Right leg, flex the foot and kick twice. Kick 1, 2, and gently put it down. Flex the left. 1, 2, gently put it down. Lift the belly. Right, 1, 2. Stretch, lengthen the thigh. Left, 1, 2, and lengthen. Now we go a little quicker. Keep it loose. And 1, 2, and straighten. And 1, 2, and straighten. And 1, 2, and straighten. And 1, 2, 4 more. Here we go. 1, 2, and straighten. And 1, 2, and stretch. And 1, 2, and stretch. Last one. And 1, 2, and stretch. Lower your forehead to the mat. Put your hands where your elbows just were. Rock a little side to side. This rocking, you see, it loosen everything up. Loose up your wrists, your spine, your hips. Okay. Then rock into the middle. So let it just kind of settle right into the middle point. Reach your nose forward. Your chin, lift up. Optional, you can start to push the hands down and forward. And then slowly lower down. If it's too much, separate your legs a little bit or move your hands forward. Reach the nose, chin, chest. At first, your hands are pulling back as you come up. Now, when you want to use your hands, push your hands down and forward so they start to push the other way. This is the cobra, and it helps with all the other back bends. And you lower the hips, the navel, the ribs, the chin, the nose, the forehead. Let's do one more. Start pulling the mat back with your hands as you lift your nose, chin, chest. Now start pushing the mat forward. Push. Shoulders down, buttocks together. Lift the chin. See your toes back there. And coming down. Tuck the toes under. Come to hands and knees. Step your knees so they're right under your hips. And your hands are right under your shoulders. Belly in. Chest wide. Now squeeze the buttocks. Squeeze the inner thigh. And lift your knees 3 inches off the floor. 1, 2, 3. Gently lower. Wrap the triceps in. Squeeze the stomach to the back. Lift the knees. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Wrap the triceps in. Squeeze the legs. Lift the belly. Lift 1, 2, 3, and come down. Point the feet, cup up on your knees. Your knees are about 5 inches apart. Arms at the side. Keep your body in one piece. That means we're not going to go like that, and we're not going to go like that at all. We're going to try to keep it exactly like this. And from the knees, hinge back and return. If you can go further than me, go further than me, okay? And go back. I'm grandma, okay? I'm a grandmother of 4. But if you can go flat all the way back, go back, touch your head to the floor, and come up. And go up. If you have, if it's just kind of uncomfortable in the knee, put more pad, okay? And up. But this is a good way to strengthen your legs, your buttocks, and your posture. Go back and up. It's called thigh stretch, but it should probably just be called thigh work. And pull back. Squeeze and use the inner thigh. And come up. You got to hold your belly so the belly doesn't pop out. And go back. That's the thigh stretch. And here. Now the chest expansion. The arms are going to work like this in the chest expansion. You notice when you pull your arms back, your chest expand? You feel that? Okay. I'm just going to face you now. You pull the arms back. You look right, left, center, and you release the shoulders. Pull back. Look left, right, center, release. Go pull, right, left, center, release. One more. Pull, go left, right, center, release. Come to a downward dog. You can put your hands down, tuck the toes, lift the knees off the floor. With bent knees, push your body back. Keep bending those knees. Try to get your chest through your arms. Right? The abs pull your chest to your legs. Your lower abs pull your thighs to your chest. So same thing here. The abs work for the whole Pilates class. That's what's really great about it. That's how you get really toned abs. You have to do ab work. It's been proven if you just do cardio, that doesn't trim the waist. Might keep your weight down, but it doesn't trim the waist. You've got to do abdominal exercises. So keep that abdominal working and straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Just stretching out. Inhale. Exhale. Strong arms. Wrap the triceps in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step your feet together. Lift the heels up, down, up, down, up. Drop one heel at a time, the running. Drop one heel, bend the other knee. Go up and switch that. Up, switch, up, switch, up, switch. Brush the legs against each other. Up, switch, up, and switch. Take one little step forward. Keep your feet together. We're going to go for the downward dog split. You're going to point your right toe back and then reach it straight to the wall behind you. Pull it. So it's really straight. This is more important than getting up. You first got to get your legs straight and pulling away from your hip. Might be here. That's okay. If you can, start pressing it up, but don't let it bend. Keep stretching it. You can lift the bottom heel if that helps. Sometimes you can get higher if you do that. If not, keep the heel down and lower the foot next to the left. Point your left toe behind you. Pull up the stomach, stretch both legs. Now reach straight back to the wall, literally like you're going to touch the wall. Use your hand, use your foot, use everything to reach that wall behind you. Okay, now it can either be down here, you can lower it a little bit, or you can start lifting it. If you want to go to the max, lift the bottom heel, get the leg way up. Good, and lower the heel, and lower the leg. Put the knees down as wide as the mat, toes together, and sit back on your feet, child's pose. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let all the tension melt off. You'll be loose and mobile all day. Inhale. Exhale. You got to keep working at it, and you'll have it even when you get older. Inhale. You might be older than me. You might be younger, but we're all just getting older and older as this goes along here. So we got to keep up with the mobility, whether you're in your 90s, your 80s, your 60s, your teens. You got to work at it, okay? And there's so much with exercise science and Pilates, all these things, physical therapy, we can really stay healthy. Let's walk our hands in, bring our knees together, sit on our feet, and let's just take one deep breath to finish. Inhale. Exhale, and thank you so much for joining the Wednesday Pilates class. Hope you can try the other days of the week, and I will see you next time. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.